Anthropic made a version of its coding AI for regular people. More on that in moments, but first. The start of a new year always feels like a reset button. Everyone's talking about moving more, eating better, sleeping longer, or finally taming their digital chaos. But resolutions rarely survive on willpower alone. The right tools or piece of tech can make those goals easier to keep by turning motivation into a habit. Whether you're trying to close your rings, track your progress, or just build better routines, head over to Engadget.com and check out our picks to help make self-improvement feel a little more achievable and a lot more enjoyable. It's the best gear to help you stick to your New Year's resolutions. And one way to read more in the new year is to incorporate audiobooks as part of your reading habit. Audible is having a sale right now that makes that easier and cheaper to do. You can get 3 months of access for only $1 per month or a total of $3. The promotion runs through January 21st. An Audible subscription grants 1 audiobook per month to keep. This can be selected from a massive catalog of new releases and bestsellers. The collection here has just about everything. However, it's easy to plow through a single book in a month. Users also get streaming access to thousands of curated titles. Think of it like Netflix for audiobooks. The catalog is limited, but it gets the job done in a pinch. Subscribers do get access to all Audible original content, and they will receive discounts on purchasing audiobooks outright. In other words, it's a neat little service and well worth a buck. The regular price is $15, so make sure to cancel at the end of that 3 months if you aren't enjoying the platform. Claude Cowork is a new computer agent from Anthropic. If you follow Anthropic, you're probably familiar with Claude Code. Since the fall of 2024, the company has been training its AI models to use and navigate computers like a human would. And the coding agent has been the most practical expression of that work, giving developers a way to automate rote programming tasks. Starting today, Anthropic is giving regular people a way to take advantage of those capabilities with the release of a new preview feature called Claude Cowork. The company is billing Cowork as a simpler way for anyone, not just developers, to work with Claude. After you give the system access to a folder on your computer, it can read, edit, or create new files in that folder on your behalf. Anthropic gives a few different example use cases for Cowork. For instance, you could ask Claude to organize your downloads folder, telling it to rename the files contained within to something that's easier to parse at a glance. Another example, you could use Claude to turn screenshots of receipts and invoices into a spreadsheet for tracking expenses. Cowork can also navigate websites, provided you install Claude's Chrome plugin and make use of Anthropic's connectors framework to access third-party apps like Canva. Cowork is designed to make using Claude for new work as simple as possible. You don't need to keep manually providing context or converting Claude's outputs into the right format, the company said. It continued, nor do you have to wait for Claude to finish before offering further ideas or feedback. You can queue up tasks and let Claude work through them in parallel. If the idea of granting Claude access to your computer sounds ill-advised, Anthropic says Claude can't read or edit anything you don't give it explicit access to. However, the company does note the system can take potentially destructive actions, such as deleting a file that is important to you or misinterpreting your instructions. For that reason, Anthropic suggests it's best to give very clear guidance to Claude. Anthropic isn't the first to offer a computer agent. Microsoft, for example, has been pushing Copilot hard for nearly 3 years, despite seemingly limited adoption. For Anthropic, the challenge will be convincing people these tools are useful where others have failed. The fact Claude Code has been universally loved by programmers may make that task easier. For now, Anthropic is giving users of its pricey Claude Max subscription first access to the preview. If you want to try Cowork for yourself, you'll also need a Mac with the Claude macOS app installed. For everyone else, you'll need to join a waitlist. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Igor Bonifacic and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.